some kind of,
Yeah, we're kind of late,
variety to it.
but we
Or
can
it is
manage to do
freakishly
that.
specific.
I'm
Redundancy
here.
from Jonas. Ooh, I don't know. I like it. It's kind of fun. It's a little complicated, but I like that a lot. Very
I'll give you
interesting
the
topic
stream
today.
for a second while
I'm
I...
here for it. We do this every week, by the way, every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you missed this week, you can always join in next week. Living objects. Oh my gosh. This is fun. I like that one. I like a lot. I like all of these so far. Mm, 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 mm. Band Lab, nice, nice. Band Lab, there's stuff like beatbox, right? Like this one lets you just make some notes, and then it can be music. You can play it right away. I just made that music. I'm a musician. And then you can export it, and there you go. So many little easy ways to make silly music. Often I haven't even ever had time to make music, but if somebody does, I'm always really impressed. What's up, Ivory Wizard? You like video games. Are you saying you like video games, or are you saying you like video games as a topic? I'm not sure which it is. Topic chief. Chief. Hmm. How about power structure in charge? Who's in charge? Who's in charge? I don't know, Chief. We're gonna need more topics, guys, or I'm just gonna have to start guessing things based on what you've said. I don't know, Chief. I'm not sure what to do with that one. Tribes. Oh, I don't like that. Clans, groups. I know that's like not what you said at all, but that's what I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that
I'm
won't
gonna
be
put these on the side
and that one.
so you guys can see what's happening. Oh, I muted.
Oh, I
My
missed
bad.
about a
My
million
bad.
messages. Kai Guy says I have to work on a Friday for once. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Time loop. Whoa. Time loop sounds awesome. Break it. Break it. Whoa. I like that, Jean. That's nice. Countdown would be an interesting topic. Oh, it would. Oh no, but now we filled them all up. I guess I could replace one if one's good enough. What's with the background? That was the cat cam. That was the cat cam. Only one cat is there now. There were two cats earlier, but now there's only one. Rogue AI. Oh man, these are such great topics. I
Okay,
feel like
so I'm
we just
filling in. I have
spent
no idea
the topics,
what
but
we're
we actually
doing
got
today.
we actually got enough.
I am
Happiness. I
kinda
love it. Welcome,
late.
Jonas. All
Very
right, guys.
late.
I gotta keep going. Thank you for all the
But
topic
we
suggestions.
will
Fight
do
or
it.
flight.
We'll manage to
Oh
do it.
man, you guys have some really good ones. I missed that you guys gave a bunch of ones. I think we got enough. Snack food, explosions, redundancy, living objects, groups, time loop, break it, countdown. So there's one extra thing that we want to do this week, and that is to add in an iterate possibility. That is to say that if you've made a past entry, if we land on iterate, and we've made a past entry, you have to iterate on your past entry. If you haven't made a past entry, you'll do the topic that we roll. Okay, so this is kind of new, and if you guys hate it, we'll stop doing it. But this is the idea. All right, let's spin these wheels. We got two wheels. Spin, spin. What are we doing today? Redundancy. Oh no, it landed on iterate already. Oh
Redundancy?
shoot. That was, well, there you go. All right.
That sounds
I didn't
bad.
think we'd a 1 in
That sounds like
11th
something I don't
chance.
want to
I
do.
didn't think we'd get it, but we did. So, all right. So here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. The
There
topic
is
is
it.
redundancy, which is
Okay.
actually very appropriate. Yes. The topic is
Redundancy.
redundancy. However, if you have made a game for this jam before, you are encouraged to iterate on
Wow.
a past entry. So
I'm
take that exact same entry that you've done
I'm
before
kind of confused right
and
now.
build
I
on
don't know what
top
to
of
do.
that, right? So could we get another 30 minutes? No. No. I mean, look, you can if you pre-submit and you submit it while I'm working on people's games. So there is some path to that, but I think you already know that.
So if you
All right,
guys have any idea
we're late.
what to do with
Time has
redundancy,
started. I'm late. So,
Feel free to
yeah,
do
let's
that
get
because
going.
I don't know.
Redundancy is the topic. Let me pin it up in the chat and update it on
And also, I
itch.
do
I
hope you
just took my
don't
sweet time
get too
today.
much
I don't
noise
know. I'm
pollution
feeling a
from the
little laid
background.
back. You guys
Because as you can
can
see,
always
or
be my
maybe you can
companion
hear,
if you guys are all
there's a
good.
lot happening behind me. So,
Wish you could
redundancy. Well, okay,
participate.
we
You've
can
never
we
made a
can
game
start.
besides one you made messing around in Bitsy, and
I
some last one
guess
from way
we
back
gotta
when. I
join.
gotta tell you, it's totally okay. Where
First
as long
thing
as I can play it in
first.
the browser, it's okay to use other types of engines and stuff.
Yikes.
I'm gonna make a pre-submission, guys. So if you go to submit your project, okay? If you go to submit your project, let me actually update the topic too while I'm at it.
It's
You
going
can
to be a very
also
hard one.
redundancy. Hopefully, people in the chat, if you guys have more questions about it. You don't have itch.io. You do need itch.io to join in. Okay, so you can also do upload your project, and this will work similarly. Yeah. We do get some entries from Scratch once in a while. So you can give it a title. Today is August.
What is it
30th.
gonna be?
1 hour
Redundancy.
attempt.
So
That's
technically,
all I'm
clicker
gonna do.
games
It's
are
pretty
very
self-explanatory,
redundant.
guys. If you want extra
That's for
time to
sure.
work on your jam, this is how you do it. So go ahead and submit
But
a project just like this.
what can I do with
Give it a
that?
title, and then hit save.
Something which is
Done.
kind
As
of
long as you
faking
submitted to
redundancy,
the actual
as
jam
in
page, right?
it looks like it
Submit your
is,
project and fill
but
that
then
out. Now you've
the game prompts
pre-submitted,
you to
which means you
it
can come
prompts
back
you to do
to
something
this
else.
page and update the file.
What could it
even
be?
After the time runs out. So I'm just saying. Redundancy plus iterating on a previous.
I gotta keep
right. And so you could
leaves
I
on
know,
the side
super.
to have
You could
the
also implement
timer
into your iteration. Like
and
that is
yes.
up to you, honestly.
I think I will mute her because we don't need to hear about her stream anymore. And I will just upgrade the music a little bit, and you guys tell me if the music's too loud. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Okay, so redundancy. Yikes. Ah. This is brutal. Maybe we can start with the instructions. Because this way, if we have a clear instruction, we will know where we are going. Because right now I have no idea where I'm going. So instructions, let's see. I should be able to change this thing, the title and the instruction. So title. What can we do as a game mechanic? Redundancy. Maybe a set of actions that you repeat. Like you have a chain of, I don't know, 5, 6 actions. And as you progress through the game, you can get things which decrease the amount of redundancy you have. We could have something like this. Or maybe not. We could have something which is prompting you to follow a task, but that's very complicated again. Or we could make a game which is, I mean, the thing is that the topic, redundancy, it's prompting us to do something annoying and boring in the term of repetitive. So we could, okay. I may have an idea, but it's going to be very, very... So, let's start with the instruction. Something in the line of... Your manager is kinda annoying. They're asking you to do some boring, repetitive tasks. Are you up to proving them you are the best at this task? And what could be the name of the game? The name will have... Okay. That's gonna be a name game, and I'm totally gonna forget about this. 100%. So, here we need to create the game itself, so that's going to be the root. Root that I need to save.
Never ignore your instincts. Your companions are lucky to have you. For most are lost in a crazy world of dreams.
Is it saved? I guess. I guess it is. And now I just need to plug the root within a game.
Without someone to wake them.
There we go. So,
Thank you for your wisdom.
here is going to be very simple. We're gonna have a center container. And that center container will have a number in the middle which we can get up. Like a VBox. A VBox with the label to show the number and a button to increase the number. So here maybe we can put it on the side. Like we have the number and the +1 and the send down. Yes, that would be let's have the send here. And instead have a HBox container on top with the label in it and a button. That's going to be the +1 button. Button which will go on the right. And we will expand the label to get a nice like this. That sounds great. That looks great. So here that's the number. Theme had the medium. And of course we want it to center horizontally. Okay. So that's going to be number label. Unique, that's better. That's better, unique. And we have two buttons. So that's going to be the increment button and send
Perhaps it's destiny.
button.
You believe in destiny.
Let's create a script.
But you
Root.gd, perfect. So what the game will do basically is first it will give you a random number that you do have to match, and then it will send you you will be able to increment. So variable will have the goal, we will have the progress, and that's gonna be it at the moment. We have a few nodes we need. Well, we do have the label, so that's the number label. And yeah, that's it. So from there, we have on increment button clicked. as well as on send button. Well, that's pressed actually, not clicked. And we're gonna pass as well. So we can bind those two on ready, that's for sure. So the thing is that it will be done very quickly, I guess. And afterward we will be able to add a few things around that to kind of pimp up the game. So maybe we can think about the on send button pressed. Because here we will want to check progress and goal. So we can make something like if progress is different than goal, we want to reset basically, but it does nothing yet, so we're gonna create that reset. Reset. And what we do on reset is that we create a new goal. So we'll have a variable row, which is int random integer between let's go between 10 and 20 at the moment. And goal is going to be equal to roll. Progress will start at 0. Okay. And on increment, we'll have progress increase by 1. So when progress is equal to goal, we want score, well, we want gain. Ref score increase score. Aye. And we want to reset then. So from there, that should work a little bit. So we want to start with game. We want to select game. And then we want to go up and send something. Okay. So now we want to make sure that we update the label. Oh, I'm in the wrong script. Let's get that out of there. And bring it here. So we will apply the progress. Okay. And we of course want to start by resetting and updating. So when we increment, we do want to update the label, of course. And we need to show the goal somewhere. So here we have the center container. So we're just going to create a margin at the top with the label, which is going to be the goal. No, this music is kind of nice. I'm gonna save it. So this one is the goal label. Right. So now we do want to update that on reset. So goal label.text is gonna update. And also we do want to update the number label because here it's set to 0. So we do want to show that. And we want to send, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's going to be the main game loop. So now maybe we want to create a timer and scoring thing. So here we will have a EV box and 2 labels. This one's going to be the timer, and this one's going to be the score. Score label, timer label. And that's going to be very weird, but here we are saving time. The timer is going to be in the timer label. Okay, we've got everything. So. The timer will be... You will have 1 minute. Into the starts, it's a one-shot. Alright, the timer is connected to timing out, and we just need to connect the score. Oh, we do need to update the timer label as well. Huh. And we want to update the score when we have an increase here. Okay. And the timer. The timer one is going to be... Okay, I have to do that differently. I will have var time starting at 60. And the timer will be 1 second and it will decrease. So here we will have Forgot the name. Time. So time minus equal 1. And we want to update the time label, so that we have to create update time label. And we do need, of course, to get that signal. I mean, that label. Timer label. That makes more sense. Timer label. And we update it. So just timer label dot text. Okay, we're doing good, I guess. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we have a few things which are missing. So rich right there should be in the middle. And then we have those two guys. Okay, so maybe that is not properly initialized. So that's time left. That is score. And yeah, unscore updated, here update timer. Okay, let's see what it's looking like. What is it looking like? That's a problem. Okay. Oh yes, because I forgot to complete that. So update timer label. And of course, if time is inferior or equal to 0, then we trigger game over. Okay, so it works, basically. And what we can do now, we have 35 minutes left. That's huge. That's a lot of time. So now we can actually add a few things on top of that to kind of make it a little bit more spicy. So I'm just gonna change the focus mode because I don't want the buttons to focus. I dislike this. I could change the theme, but so I can't remember. Great. Yes, I was talking about the focus mode. That's alright. And spicing things a little bit. So let's spice things a little bit. I'm thinking that when you have a little bit of score, like maybe 2, you unlock some specific power. You unlock a new button. So, okay. Here there would be maybe a button on the top, bottom right. That could be great. So, I'm gonna create a margin container, as usual. Bottom right. And here, we're gonna add a VBox, of course, with a label and some buttons. So the first label is going just to be to say powers to annoy your manager. Something like this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's just the label. That's the title. And here, powers to annoy your manager. Yes, exactly. And as for the buttons, they will be centered like this, and they will have a specific size, which is 160 40. That might be a little bit too small. So that's going to be faster loading. Yeah, that doesn't make it doesn't make a lot of sense. Faster loading? I mean, they will figure it out. Like, I'm gonna say tooltip. Loads the number faster, but it is random. So, oh, sorry. I'm punching the microphone. Not used to have the mic so close. So that's going to be power 01. Of course, unique. And that's going to be named powers. We will need that. Because what we will do is we will check the score. So when the score is updated, we will make a check. Okay, so if score is equal to 2, no, game.reference_score. We will unlock the powers, basically. So, how do we do that? First, we begin by hiding the powers. So, we have powers as margin container, even though it's not very important, it's just a control. And we want the visible to be false. Okay. And right there, we want, again, powers dot, no, has margin dot visible dot equal true. Okay. So now we just need to create that power, basically. So we'll have on power 01 pressed. And it's going to do exactly the same as this, but it's going to be random. So here we will have a variable roll integer equal to round I between 3 and 5. And we will add roll. That's correct. And what we can do after that is duplicate power 1 for power 2. And it's going to be something different. Like, I don't know yet. Let's see. Before we do that, there's something I wanted to check. And I had it in mind and I lost it. There's something I want to check. It was, yes, I wanted to add time when you succeed. So here, I want time to be plus equal 5. And I want to update timer label. So at the moment, before we actually create a second power. Okay. That's going to be... I have an idea. We can force a reset. So here, we're gonna have last reset is natural. This means that the last time the number was changed, it was the game changing the name. So in resets, here we will have last reset is natural equal true. And we will allow the player to reset the number to something different. So that's going to be on power 2 pressed. So if last reset is natural, we want to force a... We're gonna create a forced reset. Forced reset. Else, oh, that's going to be a good one. Else, goal will increase by 5. That's a very cool idea. So here, power 2 is ask for another load. Ask for another load. Okay, great. Ask your manager for another load. Don't be too pushy. So, we want to create that force reset method. So we do have 25 minutes left. And in fact, we do need that last reset thing, but we want it to be false. And what we want to do is have power 2 hidden, and when score reaches 4, where is the score? It's right there. We're gonna have power 02 as a button. Dot visible equal true. So maybe we can try the game right now. So first, well, we have to go to 20 sand, then 10. And now we have powers to annoy your manager. So we can have... Oh, I didn't bind. That's too bad. Let's bind those things right now. So we have power 1 as the button. Okay, maybe you can try now. So here the goal doesn't update, but it should update. And also I do want my buttons to be focused. Because if you allow the button to be focused, you can press enter. I mean, that's alright, but I'm removing that for the look of the game.
Did you love her?
And we want to update the goal label. It's kind of messy, but yeah, too bad. We have 20 minutes.
I couldn't come back.
Why?
It wasn't until she told me about her feelings that I found
And in fact, we could do something about the
to meet the standards of such a vibrant creature as her.
the roll here.
Nothing, I had nothing.
We could have the variable max roll
So I
to be equal to 20 plus the score
fortune and come back.
multiplied by 3, so that the higher you go in the game, the more you have to perform. And I think that adding 5 seconds is a little bit too much, so I'm gonna add 2 seconds. I'm gonna try it like this. Ah. So maybe when we ask another load, we could make the game not reset your score, so that you can eventually get something higher. So here progress is not, it's gonna stay as it is. It's going to be very cool, I guess. So it gives incentive to that power.
She loves you.
So 2, 4, and now we need to create, oh, we could add a little bit of notifications maybe. So here, let's create a margin, which is going to be notifications. No, label. And that's going to be notification label. So I'm going to make it unique. And yes, I will create a create notification method, if that makes sense. And we need a string. So what does it do? Notification label. So we need to create, yes, variable notification. How do I change the opacity? Material? No. Visibility modulate. So here I want the modulate to be empty. I mean, let's see, that's going to be notif. So here notif should be invisible. And then what the script does is set it to 1 and then var tween equal create tween. And then tween dot property. We have add property, set property. I think that's it. Twin property. Notification label. And that's the property node path. I will have to check that real quick. Modulate. Semicolon A. And then that's 0 and 2.5. That would look like this. But let's try that. Here, we want to create notification, new power unlocked. We're gonna try that. So it doesn't work. That's right. Create notification. Or is it because we want to go to 255? So let's see if it is a wrong value. That could be a thing. Okay, new power unlocked, and it goes away. Except that it is on the wrong side. So we have to go on the right side. Right side and make sure that the and I actually want to check the visibility. Oh no, that's the wrong guy. But here. Notif. Yeah. Okay, so what time do we have? We have 15 minutes. Maybe we can create a third power? What could we do as a third power? Something that kind of break the rhythm a lot. We could have something which is like copy and coworkers. I'm gonna duplicate this. Whoa, I'm stuck. We're gonna copy. So here, that's gonna be copy on co-workers. The tooltip is gonna be copy what your co-worker did. Hint. No. Did. They are not always doing a good job. Yes. And we have to create that power in the script now. So on power 03, press. And we're gonna have we're just gonna have something. So it's going to be very it will give you something random around the goal. So variable min roll int is gonna be equal to goal minus 10. Variable maximum roll is going to be equal to goal plus 10. So here we'll have roll equal to a random integer between min and max. And then progress is going to be equal to roll. Okay. And now we need to set a cooldown. So here, let's actually bind this before we forget. Power 3 as button. We need a cooldown. So what we're gonna do is here co-worker cooldown is gonna be equal to 0. Okay. And then when we submit a successful score, we will have co-worker cooldown. Well, if co-worker cooldown is superior to 0, we want it to decrease by 1. Alright? And then, in fact, this, where is it? We will have to take it out. And we will have update co-worker cooldown. And that's the last thing we do. Creating a new method. Where is it? I'm on a rush. Update co-worker cooldown. And what we do in that situation is that if co-worker cooldown is superior to 0, is that a problem? And what we do is, anyway, no matter what, we will update. Well, we can do that right now. So that's power 3 as button dot text is going to be equal to, and here we have something different. On cooldown, if coworker cooldown is superior to 0, else else the name is copy and coworkers. So when we use the power, we have coworker cooldown is equal to 1, and we do want to set that. So we have to check this, and we have to unlock it. I can get it. I want power 3 to be unlocked. Okay, that's great. We have 8 minutes to test and submit. So we have 15. Then we have great. Oh. Oh, what am I doing?
I think some bees would suit you.
So I think I've spotted a bug already.
I really want to talk to them.
And here we can copy in coworkers. Okay. So here, we change progress. So update progress label, update number label. Okay. And here, force resets. So no, that should actually be
Hello,
alright.
bees. Please come over here and let me say hello.
Okay. That's great. Oh no. So we copy. Okay, I'm gonna increase the cooldown to 2, and that's going to be it. Oh, I need to make sure that... we want disable true. And of course we want to make that check right there. Okay, I need to check that again. 5 minutes. We're in a rush right now. I don't like it. Oh god. Yikes. Ah.
Hello, bees. You can talk to them. Yes, it's
Copy and coworker, and that should be...
What do you want me to
Okay, I think I inverted true and false. That's very sad.
hold on. Let me
True.
think.
Why? Okay, we're gonna do that differently. If coworker cooldown is superior than 0, then we want to return. Let's go with that. I will have to ship very soon. Okay. I will have to name the game as well. Instructions, title, annoying manager. I will ship it. No, I still have 4 minutes. Maybe we could remove some time when if the player submits a wrong number, we could... Okay, that's bad. I'm cooled down. Aye. Still cooled down. Okay, and now we copy. And we ask for another load. Okay, so I'm gonna remove time when we make a mistake. And that's going to be the very last thing we do. And we submit that. So here, time minus equal 3. And we're gonna create a notification. Create notification. Time lost. Okay, let's try that. 3 minutes. Time lost. Okay. Now let's ship that instantly. So export, add web, export project index. Let's go. Rerush. So godot. Not this godot. We're gonna create a new folder. No. We're gonna create a new zip. And that zip is going to be jam 2024 831. Godot. Okay. So now let's rush to the jump. Let's hope it's not too late. Submit to project. I'm gonna upload a game. Annoying manager. And that's going to be upload. Godot. Stable. We want it to be playable. Why do I set that? I can't remember the sizing, so I will just check that. Project settings, window, and okay. Oh, alright. I didn't want to do that. I actually didn't check the game over. I don't know what happens when the game is over. So I will let it. Actually, I just have to do that. Okay. We do have a problem right there. So we're gonna check that real quick. It is on a game over thing. Okay, why this isn't happening? Trigger game over. Okay, that's kind of confusing why it didn't went through that. Dashboard? I should have access to this. Yes. Make it public at the moment. And view page. So why do we have no game over? I'm very confused right now. Very, very confused. If time in root. If time is inferior or equal to 0. On timer timeout. Oh, that's not what I want. We want trigger. Trigger game over. That's why. Okay. So now that we are here, let's actually do update timer label. And also yeah, so let's export this. Well, we can try very quickly. Oh. Game over. Restart. Okay, great. So export. We're gonna export index. And we're just gonna change the content of this. So back. Let's make sure that the update is shipped. Game over. Great. So, We just have to create a last thing, and we have to go on the next stream. So I'm starting the next stream. See what we have here. We will have sables ready. And I will just create a miniature. As usual.
They're not yet removed from the cross, whether be by luck or superstition. There is the white snow dappled, multicolored coat of Mollymock.
So I just have to check what size I need. So according to each IO, I need... Oh, I can take it bigger. And we do need a new... Alright. And now we bring our little guy.
May I? Something will be here.
And we just have to bring that to our page. Right there. And we're good. I'm gonna do that on this side. And here. We're gonna have this. So maybe we can set a description now. Okay, so... I don't know. Some tools may help. And because I do have to advertise whatever I'm doing right now,
Something will be here.
we're gonna set the link of the live if some people want to go back to it and see how it was made. Oh, that's incorrect. And that will be it, I think. I think we're good. So... we can run a game. Okay, that's correct. Annoying manager, I hope there's no typo, but I really... yeah. It's too late. And I want to see if the icon's showing properly, submissions, annoying manager disable. Okay, great. So, what we're going to do is, I will leave it like this for now. That will be it for me. And if there will be no reaction of me watching how the game is being appreciated by Liz and etc. So if you do want to see how this is going afterwards, so Liz is going to review our games. So I'm gonna copy the link to you right now. And yeah. Oh, please tell me this isn't the main quality. Oh god, thank god. I was a little bit worried for a second. Because, to be fair, I have no idea how this is going because I had zero feedback. Since the audience wasn't here, I was supposed not to make this stream, but that was a last minute thing. So anyway, I hope the sound is not terrible with what's behind me and all that kind of things. So anyway, that will be it for me. If you want to see the reaction, I'm gonna put the link in the description as well, now that I think about it, because the chat might not always be available, we never know. So I'm just gonna add the link to the reactions, game review, and that's it. So I will leave, and I will let you enjoy whatever is going on there. And thank you for watching during the stream or the VOD, we never know, because some people will probably watch VOD because, yeah, that was an unscheduled stream. Very cool. And yeah, thank you, and see you later.